Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. It's an absolute beautiful day out here. The rain is gone. Just walking across the bridge at Newport Dunes. And man, oh man, we're at the point of no return. We really are. There's so much happening globally. You know, that's the one thing. I really want to thank everybody internationally that sends me stuff. You know, all the Easter cards, everything you guys send. It's just the thoughtfulness and sending me the stories that you send are amazing. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join our email list. But first things first, Paul sent me a great story from the UK about pensioners that used to work for Amex, American Express, and have moved around the world, you know, and now they're retired, but for the 10th year in a row, they are getting their pensions frozen. So, great story below. He sent me a picture of a newspaper clipping, and I had to find the story, but great story, because what's happening, guys, is you're seeing these banks that are absolutely having trouble, and American Express is no different. And what they've done is people that retired just cutting the money, you know, that they're getting every month. And when you read these stories, it's terrible, because these people that have, you know, they, like one person worked from, 1987 to, you know, in the late 90s for American Express, finally retired. They have this pension. They think they're going to make all this money for the rest of their lives retiring, and they just don't have it. It's just not there. So you're seeing this more and more and more right now. The state of California, okay, just came out with an announcement that they want people to come back to the office. And you're like, oh, wow, everybody's coming back to the office. Okay, well, that's good. You know, we all have to go back to work. No, this is ridiculous. They want these people to come back to the office 2 days a week. That's it, 2 days a week. And they're having such massive flack over this. But the thing that floored me about this was, listen to this. Listen to these categories. Office of the Secretary, Secretary of State. So some of those people can work by computer, okay? Then Department of Fish and Wildlife. Okay, let's do this job remotely. Do you know what I mean? Let's go deal with fish and wildlife remotely. But they want them to come in 2 days a week. No. Forestry and fire protection, again, let's do that via your home computer. Okay? No. I don't want to work like this. You want me to come into the office? Oh my gosh. How ridiculous. Okay? Department of Water Resources. How do you verify water and water protection and water verification and testing via computer? How about Parks and Recreation? 2 days a week, guys. Department of Conservation. Again, why aren't these kind of like milled together? But they're not, you know? And then California Energy Commission. Again, these people, they want them to work 2 days a week. 2 days a week in the office, and they're balking. This is terrible. You're ruining our lives. I'm telling you, nothing's better than sitting at home. And the thing about this is that we have to get back to work. We've got to get back to work as individuals. We've got to get back to work as a nation. This is absolutely devastating. This $20 an hour situation with the fast food places is out of control. I visited all these places today, and what am I going to show this? Am I not going to show this? But it's awful. But what spurred this was a woman I know that owns a business, and she owns a house cleaning business. She said, you know, Dan, I've got a real problem, because all these people that work for me, you know, now want to get paid more money. So you're going to see this more and more often, guys. Now, here's the thing about this woman's business, that she has people that go into other people's houses, strangers' homes. So you can't have any Tom, Dick, or Scary do this job. They have to pass a background check. They have to, you know, not be drug addicts, not be kleptos. They have to be somewhat decent citizens. And yeah, you got to clean houses. It's not like you can sit there and work for Fish and Wildlife from your home computer. You've got to get the work done. But now what they're saying is, well, I'm not doing this for, I don't want $20 an hour. I want $21 or $22 or $25 an hour. What's going to happen, Dan? Am I going to have to charge you $300 to clean your house now? Do you know what I mean? It gets ridiculous, guys. It gets to a point that you cannot afford this. None of us can afford that life, okay? So, now there's a man that owns 10 Auntie Anne stores, Alex Johnson, and he's out of the Bay Area. And Mr. Johnson came up and said that he can't afford the $20 an hour. It's going to cost his business $470,000. Now, here's what I get from people. I get people that say, who cares? All these people do is make money, and this guy owns Auntie Anne stores. You know how labor intensive a Auntie Anne store is? You know, yeah, they make the pretzels and they do all that stuff. This is insanity, guys. This is absolute insanity right now that they're paying all this money for this. And the governor, hey, you know, everybody, these people need to make more money. It's only fair. It's going to make things go through the roof. Absolutely through the roof, guys. I went and visited a lot of fast food places today and talked to the people I could talk to. Nobody would go on camera, you know. And but the first place, let's start with my favorite one, and this is Taco Bell. You're no longer gonna, you know, take your order at the counter. You got to deal with the kiosk. Look at this. So welcome to Taco Bell. Now, when you walk in, nobody speaks to you. Nobody acknowledges you, nothing, because you have to order from the kiosk now. No employee interaction, no nothing. No nothing. Hey, our price is going to go up? Yes, they are. They're absolutely going to go up. But, you know, it's ridiculous because if you want something custom, you want a combo burrito, there's no such thing on the menu. You got to order a bean burrito and add meat to it, and it's utterly ridiculous. So, again, you know, remember when the COVID, you know, stuff was going on and everything was too dirty to touch? Not anymore, guys. And again, we're just going to ignore you. Now the next one, El Pollo Loco, okay? Expensive, it's not going down in price, and less people. Our price is going up? Oh yeah, they're going up. Don't worry, they're going up. Remember when this place was just value and great prices? Not anymore. Combo meal, $10. Feed a family, $29. It's absolutely outrageous, guys. It's gotten completely out of control, and the prices are only going up. Now the next one, Jack in the Box. Okay? Jack in the Box, once again, you know, 2 tacos used to be 99 cents. Forever. Now, that's going up. 2 tacos and a drink, $5 now, guys. Which you can sit there and say it's only $5, it's no big deal. But it used to be economical. There's nothing on the dollar menu at McDonald's anymore. Remember that. Now Jack in the Box. This place was disgusting. There was a guy sleeping on the floor in front of the register when I walked in. That was great. And the $1.99 tacos are now $2, and burgers are, you know, almost 10. It's crazy. Now, Subway. Look at this. Remember the $5 footlong? Not anymore. Not anymore, guys. 6-inch sandwich, guys. $10. Isn't that crazy? It's nuts, guys. It's nuts. It's crazy. The 6-inch sandwiches, the majority of them are $9. And then you even have a sandwich that's $17. Look at that. Now the next one, you've got Colonel Sanders. You got KFC. And, wow, prices have really gone up. Order from the kiosk, sir. Order from the kiosk. Okay? They don't want to have somebody take your order. They don't. It's awful. Are prices going up? Yes, they are, sir. They're all going to go up. Okay? So, again, this is the shape of everything, guys, that you're going to see right now, is the prices going up everywhere. But they can't afford it. You can't, you know, it's going to destroy everything here in California. Mark my words on this one. Good old KFC. Order from the kiosk, sir. Order from the kiosk. They don't want to take your orders. The price has gone through the roof. And the manager told me here, yes, the price is going to go sky high from here. So you're seeing more and more self-order kiosks. Just ask the manager. Prices are definitely going up. And just a matter of time. Less people, higher prices, guys. Now remember, something that we talked about was that high-end brands are having real difficulty because the middle class can't afford them anymore. The latest one, Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger. They're owned by a company that's called PVH. Their stock is down over $30 a share today because of the fact that they issued their numbers and they are off. People are not buying the high-end merchandise, are not financing the high-end merchandise like they did before, and the middle class cannot afford to pay for this, and the rich are not buying this stuff like they used to. That's the other thing, is that high-end brands, people used to go and you would buy things that would last forever, and they don't. I'm covering this later on in the week, where products just don't last like they used to. And Tesla announces their numbers, and they are off. Think about this. 490,000, cars is a lot of cars to deliver in a quarter, but when it's off, 90,000 cars, that's a huge drop-off. It's an absolute huge drop-off. And this is the thing that you're experiencing with Tesla, is that will they ever get the demand back? Will they ever get caught up? A lot of people are excited about this and saying, see, it's over. Well, what's over is the expense with these cars. It is absolutely outrageous what people are spending to maintain these cars. That's where the expense comes in. The insurance is through the roof. You're seeing it go up, double what it used to be, okay, to say the least. So let me know what you think about that, because it's crazy when you see that. The other thing is that Dave sent me this story, which is fantastic. There was an incentive in California. We have a lot of carpool lanes here, which are for 2 or more vehicles. Well, if you bought an electric car at $19.99, you could go to the carpool lane. And I have relatives, they even did it for the hybrids at one point. You could apply and get your Prius approved, and you could drive in the carpool lane as a single individual with this sticker that you put in the side of your car. It was very cool. Well, that's done. As of 2025, no EV cars in the carpool lanes anymore. So for those of you people that got approved by this and bought these forms, it's outrageous, okay? So they're not gonna have that anymore. So Citibank, doing great. They just announced, and again, you have to report these firings when you fire, more than 100 people. 430 people in the New York area alone are getting laid off at Citibank right now. So again, point of no return, guys. Point of no return. You have to look at this for what it is, okay? You have to. Not everybody that owns a business is just raking in the dough. They're working. The woman that runs the house cleaning business cleans houses herself every day. And she's sitting there going, what do you do, Dan? What do you to charge people for this? How do you justify it so that you can make money and not have issues with your clients? And it's going to be the big challenge for everybody in 2024. Is going to be survival, and it's also going to be moving forward how you maintain profitability. So that's what people won't be able to do right now. So let me know. Let me know what you think about that, guys. Remember the high-end store Hot Topic for kids and young people's clothing? Well, they just announced that they had a cyber breach, and all the credit card information was stolen, and also their rewards programs. I have had so many people that have worked for these companies write me and say, never join the rewards program. They're just neglected. It's just an email list for us to sell things to, and it's nothing that gives any credibility to the company, and all you're doing is jeopardizing your own personal information. Okay, maybe that's the case, guys, but Hot Topic, another one. If you have a niece, nephew, your kids, have you ever bought anything from them? Again, all the data's stolen. Hundreds of thousands of people. So let me know what you think about this stuff so far. I'm going to finish this video with these last few stories. The first one, Dr. Marvin sent me, which is brilliant. And the story is that of get ready for self-driving trucks on our highways. Man, oh man, this is terrible, guys. You know, over the weekend, the area between California and Las Vegas had a major closure because a car hydroplaned, lost control, and slid across the road to the other side and ran into cars, and people died. Horrific. Well, you don't think that can happen with a self-driving truck? Oh yeah, Dan, but the likelihood is so minimal. Gonna do it at night. Oh, okay. Okay. San Francisco is opening up a new resort building that you will live in, you will work in, and it will be a resort with a lagoon, with places to shop, eat, swim, everything. It'll be your own city inside where you work. Nobody wants to go to work in San Francisco. So you'd have to have a resort inside of a community for people to stay there. That's one thing. So again, I think it's going to be a major loser myself. Don't ever forget, even Shohei Ohtani, when he went to go interview with the San Francisco Giants, and he just saw how dirty the city was, and they said, well, let us show you where you could live in these high-end houses. And he said, pass. Okay? That's San Francisco. Now, my favorite story that's funny is name the healthiest city in the country according to study finds, which I always read study finds, and I always find great information. They say it's San Francisco is the healthiest city. Okay, if you're a drug addicted crackhead, you know, doper, it's probably great for you. But do you believe San Francisco is the healthiest city in the country? Are we doomed? Okay. Anyways, share your thoughts on that one. Please don't forget to the like button, share this video. Let me know what you think about the fast food shenanigans. And what do you do? What do you do if you're a business owner? How are you going to compete with this? Well, they make more than I do. I want to get paid more than they do. That's what you're going to deal with. Okay? Remember that. Okay? Reach out. hello@iallegedly.com. I'll see you guys very soon.